And by that I mean that, think about the concrete process that exists out there that makes people act in this way. We are here in Europe, and in the last years, not only, but also because Airbnb, there has been a destruction of certain cities, a destruction of the life of the certain cities, because so many people are renting their houses as Airbnb, and there is so much more tourism. So on one side is making people earn money, and on the same time is making people lives being destroyed. Among other things, because those people, those inhabitants of those cities that are taking advantage of the tourism, are no longer being able to live in the very cities that are being developed by the tourism. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in Porto, in Barcelona, in Lisbon, in Prague, in so many of those cities, Edinburgh, if you say so, it's a city of closed windows, in which there is only, the windows only opens when it's holidays in another country. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, you take advantage of it. You take advantage. And at the same time, the population in general is living out of it. But it's also destroying the city. But it's also making the city survive. But it's also, you understand what I'm saying? So you have this at your doorstep, it seems. It's in Edinburgh, those things are arriving. So try to figure out how this is affecting others also. It's true that from time to time you have solidarity that is not linked to any material advantage, as the solidarity that I've seen in Cork for the Palestinian people. That was beautiful, amazing to see. But most of the time it doesn't work like this, and it's okay. We need to understand that. We need to understand that in order for people to join in a struggle, they need to have something to gain out of the struggle. And they are not joining the struggle because they have something to lose. Is it clear what I'm saying? So just try to figure out this. Is that difficult? Is that very difficult? Yeah?
No, I understand that. Theatrically, although we haven't got it on its feet yet, it does feel a bit boring theatrically that it's going to be a series of small scenes where someone's trying to persuade someone else to join them. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be it feels to me quite talky. I know we haven't got it, but I'm just wondering what...
different things. Okay, so first, those exercises that I were giving before, okay, so let me restart. This is a structure. By that is the structure of a building is very ugly. What makes the building beautiful or not are the other things that you put on it. Among those other things that you can put on it, there is some of the exercise that have passed to you already. This is the bones. The bones are not very attractive, but other things. Again, a quotation of Brecht when he was writing Quintilla. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow, but when he was writing this play, he said something like in his working diary, something like, he spent 3 months to make a perfect structure. Perfect, clear, amazing structure. Now we'll have to waste the double of time to put these strange things called dirt, all those imperfections, all those break of rhythms, all those things that are called life. So this is the structure, and you need to put other things in order to make it lively. Regarding the fact, it's all the time going to a person and being talkative with the person, not necessarily. That's why I gave you this example. This example, I didn't say a word, and all of you understood it very well. So try to find ways of not putting it only as talkative. Maybe the contradiction is precisely that the character is saying something that is absolutely unrelated with his action. You see someone that is, not being able to keep on working, and will say, I will always love Uber. But it's clear that this guy is being destroyed by the working time that he's having. For this guy, it's impossible not to work. It's impossible for keep on working as he was working before. Is it clear what I'm saying?
It is.
So try to find ways of not just being into the talkative, because otherwise, can you go, yes, no, okay, very good. And then another one, yes, no, yes, then I agree with you. Imagine seeing a festival like this, start running away from the place. Is it clear what I'm saying? Yeah, so look, so tomorrow we'll have a little bit of time. just to redo for you to finish. Then we perform it a bit. In the morning already, we talk about jogging, and during the whole afternoon, we do the practice. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, just to tell you one last thing, and it's about physicalities and stuff like this. It's a story that I tell a lot, but I believe it's a good story. I think it sticks in the mind. A UFO came to Edinburgh. UFO came to Edinburgh. And this UFO is putting cameras all over Edinburgh. And one of these cameras, he put it in a street light. And in that street light, he was for hours and hours. And then the little Martian looks at it many times. By seeing it many times, he understands a lot of things. He understands that the cars goes on the left side. It's correct, no? That they come on the other side. They understand that in order to overpass, they go through the right. They understand that there is something like that have lights on it, that when it's green they can walk. When then it's yellow, they in your country at least, they start to decelerate, to go not so fast. When it's red, they stop. That there is little human beings that will cross when the cars are stopped. They can understand a lot of things. They can understand a lot of things. The only thing that they cannot understand is who put those street lights in those places. The state that is absolutely necessary to understand the situation is absolutely invisible in the situation. The state that gives you the driver license, that puts the street light where it is, that gives you a fine, that puts you in prison if you don't respect those rules, the state is absolutely invisible in this scene. But it's absolutely necessary to understand this scene. So the whole question is again a question of representation. This representation of the UFO is absolutely realistic. Is life as it is. Is a piece of life. All those things are correct. But it's not necessary to understand the system of power that gave power to the streetlight. And so maybe the UFO went away thinking that the streetlights had a lot of power of their own in the streets. You understand what I'm saying? So the whole question is how to represent reality without falling in the down trap that the aliens fall into. Okay, is it clear? So we see us tomorrow, we start at 10, a little bit of exercise, finishing the plays, performing them, going to a joke ring all the afternoon. It's clear? Thanks a lot.